Hi guys, welcome to episode 2 of the weekly Laser Talk, and we're going to be talking about two films, trying to keep with the idea of movies that I've not seen before, watching for the first time on LaserDiscs, because I think that's more of a interesting topic for a while here. And the first one that I'm surprised I've never seen before, but The People Under the Stairs. Beautiful cover art as usual. I love LaserDiscs is one of the coolest things. It's just the packaging, the actual physical thing. This is a great movie. If you've not seen it before, it's Wes Craven. That's kind of why I'm surprised I've never seen it before. I really have no explanation why I've never seen it, but really cool. About an impoverished boy who's in a desperate situation, wanting to save his mother from cancer, living basically in the slums with these terrible landlords, slumlords, and he gets convinced to team up with some adult men to sneak into the crazy landlord's house that has a lot of crazy rumors about it and history attached to it, and steal the rumored gold that they have, trying and basically take back what's really theirs because of the craziness, getting evicted just for being a couple days late with rent, and trying to really provide for his family. And did an amazing job with that character in particular. That boy is so cute. Absolutely adorable. I don't know if he's been in anything else, but adorable and a great actor, and it really did a good job in the very beginning of presenting the situation and really building up, wanting to care for this character individually and his situation and feeling for him, and then thrusting him in the situation where he's locked in this crazy house with compartments all throughout the walls and things, unable to escape, and touch the front door and you get shocked and that kind of stuff, and finding out that they are a murderous couple, brother and sister, who are keeping people in the basements and under the stairs, and have this tortured daughter. And it's just really cool and fascinating, and I think it has the perfect balance throughout the entire movie of horror and humor. It doesn't really nothing feels out of place. It doesn't go over the top in either direction. It's not just holy crap, the edge of your seat, terrifying the whole time, and it's also not just a straight up horror comedy. It has this perfect balance throughout the whole thing. And one thing I really liked about it too was you were so involved. It never really had any dead air moments. It was something where it wasn't just over the top crazy action moving all the time, I can't catch my breath, where it's overwhelming. Instead, it just had a perfect forward momentum through every scene, just kind of kept going at the perfect pace, and it's such a good movie. I really enjoyed it, I think because of that. It was just this perfectly paced balance of horror and comedy with characters that you actually cared about, and it really added some tension to the situation, and I really enjoyed it. I can't believe I've never seen this one before, but The People Under the Stairs, this was such a good movie, and this was a great Laserdisc. I mean, it looked and sounded fantastic and perfect shape, and just absolutely awesome. So this was a really cool one, a great release, a really good movie to check out if you've not seen it. Up next is a Hammerfilms classic, When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth. Again, great cover here, great packaging as always. And this is one that was an interesting movie to me. If you've never seen it before, it's one of those many caveman movies that for some reason were piled out in a certain era, and to have a lot of their own made-up language, and is kind of a cool experiment in many ways of how we communicate so much, not just through verbal communication, but body language and different things, and telling a story without actually being able to understand the language of the people, of the actors. And it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. This is one that's kind of a mixed bag for me, and I think the whole movie is like this, where the acting and the presentation and the storyline that presented don't quite hold up to the levels of something like 1 Million Years BC. Some moments hold up really well, others don't. It doesn't quite flow as nicely, I don't think, and it's like that throughout the whole thing. The special effects, sometimes they'll have really cool stop motion, different effects on screen that look really great for the time and are very interesting, and I like them, and then a couple seconds later you'll see the lizards with some horns glued to them from the old Flash Gordon in the 30s, and the whole thing's like that. It's very off-putting in some scenes where it's just kind of like different levels of quality throughout the whole thing. Overall, it was very enjoyable. I thought it was very interesting, but definitely, compared to some other similar films, is not going to be one of my favorites. Definitely an enjoyable film that I'll watch again. Pretty interesting, but even as far as a lot of Hammer films go, this is not one of my favorites. I know a lot of people like this one, and I enjoyed it, but definitely not one of my absolute favorites. Still really, really interesting watch. A fun, just kind of enjoyable, somewhat cheesy flick, but definitely one doesn't hold up as well. So between the two this week, we talked about here with Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth and The People Under the Stairs. I absolutely recommend this one 100%, and it's a beautiful LaserDiscs too, absolutely amazing. This one, again, visually it looks really cool, but it's overall a little bit of a more of a mixed bag. It's not quite as much of just a complete good picture like People Under the Stairs. So those are the two for this week for on LaserDisc, and some just interesting movies, and we'll have next time again hopefully some more movies that I've not seen before on LaserDisc, and I'll see you guys next Friday.